Good morning. It's Thursday today from beautiful Asia. Well, tea. Cheers to you, everyone. Have tea. And what is it all about today? Surprisingly, I wake up very early in the morning. Looks like Whitey World is very quiet, very peaceful. No, not really. There are some idiots around. There's some idiots around. Let's count how many of them do I have, idiots. Well, we start with the male figures. One is in London, one is in Wales, one is in Ireland, and one, where is it? Should be staying around Cebu. So how many do we have? 4 of them. Well, oh no, there's one more in America. They call him the Panot. Well, I should turn it around and call it Baldy Williams. Well, Panot is Baldy. That means called shiny heads. Or the other words for it is called botak. There's a lot of names to be called. Or do you want me to call you Kong Tao Lou? Which is also same meaning to it. Balded head. No hair. Well, it looks like at the bottom there you don't have to shave too, isn't it? When you don't have hair upstairs, definitely you don't have hair downstairs. Well, Hong Kong仔叫咩你知道冇？白斬雞你知道冇？你明白咩叫白斬雞冇？如果你唔明白咩叫白斬雞呢，你可以Google 下 check 下咩係叫白斬雞咯。白斬雞呢係一個人呢由白到白白，係咪？毛都冇嘅所以係叫白斬雞。所以應該你係一個人叫白斬雞啦。好簡單啫。冇人歡喜嘅，冇人歡喜白斬雞嘅。做咩呢？白斬雞，佢哋話呢，呢啲人呢，冇頭腦又唔識好多嘢又唔識解釋嗰啲問題，所以係叫白斬雞咯。係一條街四圍走四圍跳，咩都唔知道。應該係你咯。邊個呢？好順冷啫。呢個係叫白斬雞，係一個鬼佬咩名呢？光頭佬咯，光頭佬咩名？阿 William 咯。你都明白係咪？咩鬼佬名係叫 William OK 啦，係咁啦 William，一條白斬雞冇鬼用呢。Let's get back to where we go again. Early in the morning, looks like I said, there's 5 of these trolls that's around. Other than that, those that use, what is that? Name that they name themselves that is so useless, like, what do you call it? He must be so fat, eating too much, and he become an overweight. And what the hell do you want to call yourself an overweight troll? Because you are exactly like one. Hopefully, you keep fit, get your health back into where you started from, or you will die a miserable, overweight. Right? And you have funny people that use other people's channels' name to come to channels and think they are very smart ass. But trolls are trolls. they have nothing good to say. There's nothing much they can describe and they can say. They always say or always call other people loser, idiot, scumbags, and so on and so forth. Does it have any meanings to you or me? Preferably, I would like to reply back to you. Whatever you call other people, you are actually one of them. Because why? The message that you want to put out there is already imprinted in your heads. So if it's imprinted in your heads, meaning you are one of them. Don't have to tell others that they are scumbag or whatever, because it doesn't matter at all. And does it hurt me? I'm just laughing. Does the word loser mean anything to me? Well, first thing, what have you won? Nothing, right? So how can you win if you didn't win anything at all? So how can I lose if you never get to say whatever you want? Or to have a match of whatever you want to say and you want to name and you want to call. Because why? It's exactly like you calling everyone a loser, thinking that you're the winner. Mind you, when you get kicked out, your butt hurts. And when your butt hurts, you are the only loser. I don't win. I never lose. I just ignore you. Because why? Well, now I come up with a new name, isn't it? Gary Newman. Wow. Interesting name. Interesting name. But you see, the problem that you do not understand is that I'll put it on the community page. Everyone will know these are the names that are used by the trolls. Like I used to check all my mails, go through my community page every day to update. And I have also updated, like I said, every month, the story of one person that is in particular, Sean McAndrew. And I will keep on updating it every month so that everybody gets the reminder from me to keep on reading and get to know the character of this particular person, because you might forget and you might not remember him. So I just put it there and you can read all of it. Very nice story, very interesting story, and very interesting guy. But be careful. Whatever you read is true and you don't want to be near to that particular person. Isn't that what I'm trying to tell the public? Take care. Avoid all these idiots and these people that is of no use to you. Hello, pretty. Good morning. Cup of tea. Yes. Cheers to you. Don't mess around with E.T. Yes. If you mess around with me, I don't have to mess with you. Very simple. I'll tell story. I'll describe everything and make everyone understand what I'm trying to tell them. And at the same time, it's a wonderful story that they will understand and they will remember. Because why? I'll include the name that is very interesting and I'll put it there for everybody to know who is the person in particular. Hello, internet monster, make me pee, makes me angry. Internet monster, don't get very angry. Don't get very angry. Be a good one. True Carista. Okay. R.A. Gracia. Yeah, I know R.A. Gracia. She's a very nice lady. And Carista also, I know her. She's pretty good also. Not a problem. They are all happy people, very kind, humble. Not a problem. And before I forget, and somebody is going to tell me off and not wishing her, Timmy, good morning. You wake up very early today. What? How many eggs have you collected? Wow, very early today. Wow, 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 wow. I thought you always wake up very late. But today you are surprisingly very early. Correct. Well, in other words, you rest early last night and so you wake up fresh early in the morning. Yes, just 4 eggs. Oh, just nice. For what? Breakfast, right? Scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs, very nice because I sleep early last night. Yeah. Good for you. Karatista is you. You might not sing often, but you share truth to others. To others, you are idol. Yeah, thank you. Karista. Katista. Katista, not Karista. Katista. TIS is this, TA is star. KAR is car. Katista. Okay. All right. No problem. Pretty. Thank you. Well, I might not sing often, but when I sing, the song sounds horrible and the lyrics are terrible. Means actor, actresses. Oh, I see. So, if I sing, the meaning of the lyrics always change, and I change it to suit the person, and exactly the meaning I'm referring to the person in particular. And like I said, when I sing, you better close your ears because you don't like what I say or I use the lyric to describe you. And jolly well, they are all to those that love me. I don't consider them haters. I don't consider them troll. But like the other guy says, DA, travel freely. Well, he said I'm his idol. No problem. Hello, good morning, Maui Howie. Yes, good morning to you. And I'm having my tea. So you see, all of a sudden, I start picking up idols. And for what reason did I pick up idols? I'm so surprised that they find me very funny, or the other way around. It's not funny because some of the meaning that they put, they say that I'm crazy, which refers to I scream for 1 hour over the internet. No, DA, travel freely as you call yourself now. You do not have a spaceship like E.T. Everyone knows E.T. got a spaceship. What happened? You're riding on a bicycle? Wow. Can you ride up the hill? Or are you going to push it up the hill? To me, there's no barrier at all because I fly everywhere freely and go anywhere I like. That's what's the meaning of traveling freely. So in the internet world, I go everywhere. I snoop around. I lay eggs all over the places and I also poop all over the places. If you don't know what I mean by lay eggs and poop and so on, well, alien do it differently. Alien comes and visit you and control your mind, tell you what to do, shit onto your face, right? And poop onto your mouth too, right or not? And what the hell do you want to follow my name? Because you're very curious about me. And curiosity always kills the cat. Hopefully you're not one of the little one where this makeover said, I throw stones at cats. But he's so dumb and stupid because why? I don't have any cat pets with me at home. One thing for sure, because both the dogs that I have doesn't like cats at all. And they will chase them away. So you did not get it and you do not understand why I keep dogs and not cats and why my dogs don't like cats. Because they poop all over the places and cats doesn't have a character and it's very hard to train them. Whereby dogs, they are very intelligent. You don't have to leash them up. they will know how to follow the owner or the master. True or not? Why do you want a cat? So that you can cuddle it, and molest the cat every day, like you always think of teenagers? Wow. Sean McAndrew. I did not get it wrong about you being a, what is that? Pervert? Oh, the other P lettering that you say I call you. Yeah, everybody knows what P stand for. There's only two meaning that you can use to this type of people. That is, well, if you stay too close to the children, and if you are one of the subject that the government says or the public or the police says that you are not supposed to stay near all the children's, they know what is that P character, or should I say stands for. Oh, I better mention it, but it's not yours. It doesn't mean it's for you. Well, P stand for perverts. P also stand for pedophile. Right? Pedophile is a very powerful word. But you always say it's not you, what? I never say it's you, what? You just don't want to admit it's you, what? Right? To me, I don't care whether it's you or not. The most important thing is the public that knows about it, not me, because I found it out. And did I say it's you? Oh, I don't think so. I just let the public things for themselves. I don't control their brains, but I do control yours. Remember the mole that is inside your head and the maggots that's eating you up. How did I get these two titles? You never remember? Well, I remember. I remember very well, so I'm telling you. I inherited it from you because you named me, both the names. And you are so embarrassed to call me E.T., E.T., E.T. because it's eating into your brains. And why of late you use the name again? Well, you've forgotten, isn't it? E.T. is the maggots that lives or resides inside your head, and the mole will always tell you what to say. What happened? Are you afraid to call me the Malaysian anymore? Well, everyone knows that I'm the Malaysian. You give me that name too. Like I said, whatever you want to call me, I make good use of it. I'll make you good use of it. I never let it go to waste. Only one particular person that is like you have no brains at all. That you keep on copying whatever I say, whatever title you want to give me. It suits me very well. And a lot of people like it too. They always tell me, why don't you change your name into Mr. Malaysia? Right? Now you get it right. You see, thank you for always helping me indirectly, or should I say directly, to be precise. Whichever way pleases you is okay with me. I don't have any problem. I live with it happily and I go to bed every night smiling. Right? Yes. Hello, my wifey 26. Wow. You're early. You're early, right? Okay, no problem. Okay, back to Breaking Grey. I need to continue my writing. Wow. How many chapters have you done? How many chapters have you done, Timmy? You're rushing, You're rushing against the time to finish all your, what is that? Your story, isn't it? And compile it into one book, right? That's very good for you. Like me, I've already told stories with a few chapters, and it's always a mile long. And I have up to date 26 playlists, and you just can imagine how many stories are out there. From uh, from the simple one, which is a few of my wifey, to the more complicated one, drama, scammers, Miko, saga, and what is that? Mistaken. And then you have also conspiracy theory. You have a lot of it. And even wishy-washy and so on. All the names are out there. A lot of it. A lot of the title that I put it out there. Not to forget that there's also a nun. And there's also, what do you say? Matchmaker. Wow. Incredible. Lots of story I've told. And so many titles are out there. Am I happy about it? Why not? It's you all that make me tell the story. So, like I said, I have one more Cupid stunt. I have one more Cupid stunt to talk about you. Cupid stunt. You got stunned so that you are not growing tall, and you are having what problem? Short people syndrome. Because you got stunned by your Cupid stunt, that you never grow up, and you're still at that height where, like you said, short people syndrome. And you also talk about narcissists, right? Well, I've talked about it before you started explaining about it also. Didn't I have a playlist about it? Are you trying to educate me that you think I don't know what's the meaning of that word? Well, don't make it too complicated for the Filipino community. You know, the majority of them don't go to high school. So when you put out such a bombastic language out there, do you think they understand it? You make me work even harder just to explain what is the meaning of narcissist. For all your information, I do explain to them. And when you talk about that story, they don't understand. They never understand what you say. Not like me. I explain, I break it down. I also, in between, inserted the person character into it so that they know actually who's the one, rather than just the words that stand for nothing to them. At least when I put some characters into it, especially like you, well, they do understand about it. And what about you? What about you? Are you an interesting guy? I think you are a boring old man. You have a very boring life. What happened to your previous girlfriend? I understand that she dumps you because you want and you demand a lot of time from her. There's a time zone difference, right? Short man, which you do not understand, right? And the other thing is that she's working. What about you? You're retired, isn't it? You got all the fucking time, isn't it? How come you can't adjust to her time? Because you're a very selfish old man. Isn't that true? You're so selfish, so self-centered, that you think about yourself, not your partners. Or should I say, your girlfriend? Oh no, it's your ex-girlfriend now. Well, she's enjoying her life. She got money, she got cars, she got house. So she got no worry. You don't have to send her any money. Why? Because you're a retiree, right? How much do you have left in your bank? Well, I don't want to explain because talking to a person such like a fool as you are, there's nothing much that I can describe. And even have smaller balls. Why do you have such a small balls? When you know that why when you know that I'm over at one of the channels and you purposely directed the message to me, but you put it indirectly to someone else, but not me. Well, if you don't put it directly to me, I take no fucking messages from no fucking people. I couldn't care less. What do you think? I just laughed at myself and said, oh, this is from the short. From the short people mentality. You see, short people dare not to stand up to tall people like me. Because why? Their egos are too small. They are afraid that I'll go after their egos. Hello, YV99. Right? Isn't that true? And how small have your balls shrink to? I thought initially yours is as big as a pigeon eggs. Over here we have a lot of pigeons, where you call it foals over your place. But here we have a lot of them. And pigeons' eggs are about the size of both the human balls, or should I say your balls, or your eggs. Somehow, there's a lot of lizards over in Asia, and their eggs are extremely small. And I think that is your size. Correct or not? Just slightly bigger than a pea. You know, the black beans, or you call it the other one, the soya beans. That's about the size of the lizard eggs which you have between your legs. Because why? Like I said, small man, grow up. When you want to take on, I'm not that tall, isn't it? I'm not big size, isn't it? But what about your mouth that is bigger than mine but can't talk louder? Are you shy or are you afraid? I know you're snooping around just like the other lapdog that is just legal. What is that? Lapping at the. Who is that? The owner legs just to please her. Not him, just to please her. Well, I wouldn't want to do that because the legs is so smelly and so filthy, stepping on all the jizz of the human feces. Correct. She's not flying high as she thinks she is. She's just only a janitor. Where? You know, every buildings have two. What is it? The male and the female. They call it male or ladies, or men, ladies. Whichever one, the fella still got to clean it up because that's the job of the janitors. Cheers to you all. Oh, I forget to mention the female trolls now. Well, there's quite a number of them. I think equally they are double, almost double the numbers. I can start with one that is as crazy as hell, which don't know where she's born or where she came out from. I don't know. She's completely, totally nuts up her head. There's nothing inside there. Because why? She always tell everyone she got all the educations. She can explain to you everything that you want to know, but did not get it correct. Even she used to call your own Filipinos people pork Pok. I think you know what is pok, isn't it? I don't have to explain. That's one thing. And then there's one more. Where is it? The other one. Oh, this one I got the name first. The first one that is so crazy, so mad, completely out of her brains. Where it came from? Butuan. That's number one. The number two. Wow, this is the master class. Where does the flag come from? The flag come from Pasay. Pasay is spelling Pasay. And why do I refer that particular one to be the master? You know, I have a story about ATM. ATM can stand for two things. Auto teller machine, which you use to dispense money out from the bank. But there's also another term for it where these filthy ladies use it as ATM machine from the Western man. This short man syndrome was said, oh, you are referring to Western man. Well, he's the only one living in the Western world, so it's okay. Whatever he wants to think, let him think. Because he got that mentality that he's a short man and he doesn't understand that Western world doesn't belong to him alone. So if he wants to implicate himself as the only living human beings in the Western world, by all means, good luck to you. Correct? Wow, looks like you are very happy living alone by yourself in the Western world, isn't it? No wonder you are a sad one. Right? And what do they do with this ATM? You see, ATM is a machine that dispenses money. And this master that is from Pasay used to teach all of the followers. She got a handful of them, many of them. And in particular, there's also this particular one, well, the fella got a few boyfriends. All never get attached to her. All keep dropping off. Why? Like I said, when you demand and expect too much, and when you're already overused, what do you think? You would behave just like a grasshopper hopping around. You know, what does a grasshopper refers to in your own language? I don't have to explain, isn't it? Because if I were to explain, well, then you will say, I'm telling the person the character and what is the occupation when some friends from the whitey world come visiting. This grasshopper don't jump from trees or from grass, from plants to plants. They hop or they jump from bed to bed. So you should know, right? What's the job of the grasshopper when the flirt? You know, how does the grasshopper made? They need a place, like they jump onto the tree, onto the branches, or onto the leaves where they lay their eggs. But this one is completely the reverse way round. Why reverse way round? Because they go to places and look for eggs. Mind you, they have a lot of tiny eggs with them, but they need something that can swim to welcome or to look in search for their little eggs. You don't know what is it about? Well, you want me to teach you also can, not a problem. And my education is not cheap for you. And be careful too, unless 9 months later, you know what will pop out from your tummy or from your belly. So there's two already. One in Pasay. Correct? And there's also one from the gambling heaven. You know there's a gambling heaven? Okay, let me explain to you where the gambling heavens. In America, it's located in Las Vegas. Everybody knows about it. It's all over the TV show too. That's number one. Then we go to, well, we go further away from our place here. We go to, where is it? Macau. Macau also is a gambling heaven. Who owns it? Stanley Ho. And there's also another one that got convicted now is residing in the biggest palace that is over at Macau. Well, if you don't know what is a palace, I guess you don't understand what is it all about then. So, that one in particular, the time frame for the blur to have fun, to badmouth other people starts at 12 midnight until the wee hour of the morning. And she'll be... And who are the ones that's talking, shitting about all the stories? Well, the blur got a lot of co-hosts. All of them are of one kind. I did not say any name, huh? I did not mention anybody, isn't it? I only said there's one piece of rags that is used to clean the dirty places. And what does a person holds the rag use to, and what are their occupations? Well, the person that holds the rag, they are washerwoman or cleaner. That's their title. And why do you need a piece of rag for that purpose? Well, you know, because the fella got to wipe the fella own ass with the piece of rag, and it stings like hell. Only that she doesn't realize it, and she always said, "I did not do it. I did not say anything." Well, then what is your bloody fucking channel doing so late in the night into the early morning? You don't know what is it, right? So you must be damn stupid to have people to run your channel. And what the fuck do you want out from there? Oh, you give them a place to talk rubbish about all other people. And you want that damn bloody fucking watch hours that you require to keep your channel going, isn't it? That's what you are. So, indirectly, you don't call yourself gold digger. But you're still digging your gold through other means, isn't it? Wow. Hilarious. Don't take us for a fool, you stupid old hack. There's ghost number 3. Oh, I haven't finished. There's also casinos in Singapore, as well as over here in Malaysia. There are a lot of casinos. It happens that the one that I'm interested stays or located in Macau. True or not? Very true, isn't it? And there's that monkey. Oh, I have a monkey. We have a lot of monkey over here that goes to the rubbish bins to look for food. And I call the monkey Racha. How do you spell Racha? R-A-C-A. That's the dirty monkey. Scavenge for food in the dustbin. And now it's exactly the number 2, midnight. What is that? Midnight channel. What the fuck do you have all there? This one is a second group of, what do you call? This one, I prefer to call them perverts. They are very nasty. They have very bad character, very bad reputation. And there's also one in particular The Red Indians from the America. Well, that guy follows the wind. The fella got no backbones. The fella got no backbones at all. And he used cheap Armani perfume. You know, over here we have a lot of Armani perfume. Fake one. Fake one. Armani perfume, if it's the original, it smells very good. But this guy buy it from the roadside. The name still remains the same, Armani, but it smells like shit. That's what exactly when you don't have the money to buy the original Armani, you buy the fake one and it really smells like shit. Don't you get it? Right? Correct. And what about the other characters? Wow, you have big mouth, filthy mouths. And you got lapdog. That is totally insane now because the fella need medical help. Or soon the fella will get into the mental hospital because of his unstable thinking. Well, he got big balls, this guy. Bigger than the football. Too sad. Too sad. When it's such a big size, you walk with your legs open wide apart. Why? Invitation for people to fuck your ass. That's what you are. Isn't that very funny? Wow. You got a lot to say about other people. What about yourself? You think you're damn good? Huh? Threatening. What do you call them? People with some disabilities. You can go after them, but like I said, you don't have balls to stand up to the real man. You belittle other people. You intimidate other people. You even harass the fella. Isn't that true? Come. I have all the bloody fucking time for you if you want. Let's see how big is your balls. Correct. And now we go to one more place. That is in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, there's one lady that loves to start the vlog channel at also midnight. And the vlog likes, or should I say, the vlog love to eat snacks. You know, all the snacks that comes in, wrappers and so on, colorful, like potato chips, correct not? Tapioca chips, and all sorts of other all sorts of other things that is also made from chips. Because why? When you eat over it, it's very crunchy and nice. It makes a lot of noise, right? Well, this one in particular also is up to no good. Like I said, there are a few Marias that the name doesn't suit them very well. There's Marias that the name doesn't suit them very well. Too bad that some other good ones have the same name. But those that have this name that are horrible, with horrible personality, always shimming and scamming. Oh, I forget to tell you, the flow is very active in the gym. Don't overbuild yourself. Men don't like woman who looks like a man. Remember that. Man doesn't like woman who looks like a man. Men prefer woman to be soft and gentle. Soft and gentle. not like a man, rough, like an animals. So, it looks like you're on the way to becoming one, isn't it? Huh? Isn't that true? You keep on doing it, and finally, you will have body that looks like the man. Well, I don't want my woman to be like that. I love somebody that I can cuddle, soft, nice. Why not? Why do you want her to have a man body? Because why? You want to have a CC man beside you so that you can make use of him. No, I'm not that CC. I'm not that CC at all. I know how to please a woman. And I know how to drive them mad too. If you know what I mean. But I think you don't have sufficient information, or should I say experience and knowledge to be in that group, or should I say in that section of the society. Right? Extremely interesting, right? Oh, there's also a few more that's in Europe. One that likes to shave the pussy. Does your gearbox looks so beautiful, or is it overused and rattling with noise? Or should I say, leaking out the black oil, the stains, and make it all looks black? Doesn't look fresh. I tell you what, go to the Japan country. Go to the Japan country. Get it reconditioned. If you don't know that it can be reconditioned, right? Get it reconditioned. Then it looks good. And you can also get it, what is that? Repainted. Well, I got to use the term repainted because why? It looks ugly with that stain. Why not you get it repainted into newer, more accommodating colors? And why not you have the puff? Should I say reduce in size, looks more better? Not like a big piece of, what you say, Mexican tacos? Wow. It really looks horrible, if you have a big Mexican tacos between your legs. If you don't know. Well, I guess a lot of things you don't know. Isn't that true? And some of the people out there are so stupid and dumb, stupid, that they think every tacos are the same. Well, you have puffy one, you have cute little ones, you have beautifully one. It all comes because of your body structure, right? And what type of food you consume. If you want a puffy one, that means you consume a lot of meat and make yourself looks very fatty. That's why it looks puffy. And if you, what is that? And if you very often exercise your thighs, you know which part of the body that you control your structure between the legs and get it into shape. Unless you don't know, there's a lot of things you can do for yourself. Why am I explaining to you? You want free knowledge, free education. Well, if your piece of land, if your piece of land is so refined, so exclusive, and is still shiny and rosy cheeks, I don't mind. But when it's overused, like old gearbox, and rattled with a lot of noise, I wouldn't want it at all. Have it reconditioned. Go to Japan. There's a lot of miracles that can happen over there. If you don't know, I can't help you. If you don't know, I can't help you. If you know, there's a lot of things you can do with it. Even your little mountains between the valleys and your little pea up there. From black, you can turn it to pink too. Unless you don't know. Surprising, isn't it? How come I know all about it? And you can also make it very refined and very small. Looks even sexier. Why do you want to have a big one up there? And do you know that it also smells if it's not taken care properly? Like all your armpit, if you consume the wrong kind of, what do you call it? Food. You see, what you take is what you shit. And that's where your smell come from. Hello, yes, I get the 77 love letter from my wifey. Good morning. Why did I not receive the love letters? Every morning I open the mail and I receive all the love letters. You see, when you are nice with all your wifey, you receive a lot of love letters and a lot of kisses, and that makes you very happy. Hello, Yenwat, good morning. Coffee and donut, cheers, okay, good for you. You see, life is very interesting, isn't it? And Timmy, why are you hopping around with all the loves? Excuse me. Wifey, I'm doing very well. I'm telling stories. I'm telling stories and I'm telling things. I'm telling about all these trolls that don't have a life with themselves. And where are they coming from? I started from Butuan, ended up in Pasay. And after Pasay, it went to Macau. And from Macau, it went to Hong Kong. And now you're here before I can say, before I go to Europe and talk about those trolls from Europe. Glad to see you going great. Busy writing still, Uncle. Continue. Don't worry about me. You can just leave the speaker on and just laugh at the silly things that I'm talking about, describing all those silly peoples that surround the world. And they are really silly one. Because why? They try to tickle my ass, but they got, they get, or should I say, they get the shit that spew out from between my ass and into their face. That's what they always want to do, and it hits them badly, so that they stings and they get angry, and they are not happy with me. Well, I don't care. Why should I bother? I am always happy to make sure that I give them some shit that they deserve it. And now, since we are in Europe, we talk about the piece of tacos that is out of shape, horrible looking, blackened out. No, it's not so black. It's just that it's, what is that? A shade of darker black. Or should I say a shade of dark gray? Right? Everyone is wishing Timmy and Ian. Alright, good. That's very good. And Malum, my wifey 77 is also here. Correct or not? So now, there's not only one that is in Europe. The other one that fly way above the sky but landed in the janitor rooms, or they call it WC. What does WC means? Water closet. Water closet is referring to mostly your house. But in public area, they will never say water closet. They will rename it as washroom. Washroom in what sense? Or restroom in what sense? Where you go ease your ass and you go pee over there to drain your, what is that? Bottle of water that you carry around your body. Well, it looks like the fella dressed very well. But when the fella reached office, the fella turned into a janitor, cleaning public places. Wow. Looks like you're not flying high, isn't it? How come you landed in that place? Well, for your information, you're not that intelligent, isn't it? Run away from your own place. Why did you run away at such a young, tender age? What did happen? What did happen in Cebu at that tender age? Very funny, isn't it? So now you're frigid, isn't it? Never see any man, isn't it? Correct or not? Sleeping in the empty, lonely bed, cold by yourself, isn't it? I am not cold at all. I have so many wifeys here making spaghetti for you. I hope you love it. Yes, I love it. Spaghetti is nice. Definitely spaghetti is nice. Thank you, my wifey. So now, you're cold, sleeping by yourself, landed in the wrong place, in the washroom, and think you are great, high and mighty. But what happened actually at the tender age of 17? Did you got raped? That is not legal age, isn't it? 17. True or not? That's not legal age. Action can be taken against the one that did it to you. Or it can be solved with money, isn't it? I forgot. It can be bought, isn't it? Right? And why did you not go back? How many years? 10 years? Wow. Never mind. I look for someone. I think I'm looking for one woman that names Melissa. Or in short, Lisa. I'm looking for one particular person that's living in Cebu by the name Melissa or Lisa. Anyone got any information? Please text to me. I have very special interest in one lady named Melissa or Lisa. That's all I know about the name. What's a coincidence? I just had spaghetti on toast. Wow, that's very nice. That's very nice, Ian. Well, you have toast. I do not have toast. I have 2 soft-boiled eggs. And usually I love soft-boiled eggs. And over Timmy house, there's a lot of fresh eggs, which I prefer. Because when it's fresh, soft-boiled, wow, it's very, very sweet and very, very yummy. You only need 2 soft-boiled eggs early in the morning to replenish your energy. Believe me. Whatever they say that, do not take too much of eggs. is bullshitting. I've been taking it for years. I don't have any issue. I never get fat. But one thing you don't take too much is butter on bread. That will make you fat actually, because butter is very fattening. But if you have soft boiled eggs and you just add a little pepper and a little bit of soy sauce, a dip or two of it should be sufficient, because you don't want it to be very salty. Soy sauce is salty and a dip or two is sufficient for the 2 eggs. And you just gobble it down with a cup of coffee. It should do fine. For the next how many hours? 5 to 6 hours before you have your lunch. And if you have your lunch, I'd rather you go for green vegetables or fruits. Skip the rice. You can leave it behind for the night. You can have it during your dinner time. That's sufficient. And you don't get fat. You just look at me, I'm not fat. I'm not thin. I'm just happy with my weight. I'm not underweight. My BMI index is very, should I say, above, slightly above. Because why? You still get fat somehow. They tell you that you will never get fat. It's wrong. As you age, you will get fat. But rice is life, hubby. Yes, rice is life. You can have it once in a while. One day once. You don't have to have it, 3 meals in one day. Unless you're working out in a field where you need a lot of energy, then you can take it 3 times a day. But like me, I'm just relaxing, doing nothing much, talking over the phone, making everybody happy and laughing with my silly things. Why not? You don't need a lot of rice, and you can be very happy. Yes, it's life. But you got to remember, the most important thing in life is actually water, not rice. The most important thing in life is water. Bet it. Don't drink completely for one day. You see what happened. You don't drink for one whole day. You see what happened to you. Even you don't eat rice for one day, you eat other stuff, you still can survive. But if you don't drink water at all for one day, you're going to have a lot of problems. That's one thing I can tell you. It's hard to diet. No, it's very easy to diet. You have to use your head to control what you want. Happy wifey, more rice. Yeah, I know. Yes, because you're brought up in such a way that every day, most of the time, you're eating rice. Usually, people from the province, they used to do that. But people, or we that used to stay in big towns and so on, there's a lot of varieties. There's a lot to choose from. So, doesn't mean, or it's not necessary to eat rice every day and every meal. Correct? And if you keep on taking rice, it's a lot of carbohydrates. That's one thing. And when you have too much of carbohydrates, you can get high blood pressure and also diabetic. That's one thing for sure. That's why I rather that you take a lot of vegetables, greens. You balance it out again, and you don't have so much of a problem. Even Western people don't eat rice. They still survive. Why? Because they go for bread, they go for potatoes, and at the same time, they eat a lot of meat. And meat will make your body very heavy. That's why most of them are very big size and very heavy. Because why? They eat a lot of meat and they drink a lot of milk. That's where it went into that proportion. But you may know that. You will know, actually, over Asia, a lot of people do not drink a lot of milk every day. And when they do not drink so much of milk, their body is not that heavy. And when they don't eat a lot of beef, we take a lot of chickens over here, not beef. But the Chinese takes a lot of pork. That's two different things. And pork also depends on which part, which section of the pork that you are consuming. It makes a lot of difference. People eat healthy, but stress in life can still make you sick. People eat healthy, but stress in life but still make you sick. I eat healthy. I don't have stress. I don't get sick. Because stress is always there. My wife is 77. Stress is always there. Problem will always be there. You can only solve it sometimes within the day. But when you solve it today, there'll be other problems tomorrow. So it never finish. So like I said, you got to take it one day at a time. The most important thing is that you got to be happy. That's the most important thing. Stress, well, it's daily life things that is happening. I don't think you have any if you are not going to have any babies. Because why? That milk only produced at a certain time of your life or during a certain period of your life, not 365 days. My wifey, don't get me wrong, I know about it. Don't problem. Don't problem. Let that problem you. Excuse me. Don't problem. Well, Timmy, I don't have problems. Right? I just enjoy myself. Whatever problems, it's either you solve it today or you just leave it there and you can solve it tomorrow. And don't have to think about it because as long as it's still there, you need to solve it sooner or later. But sometimes you can solve it earlier, sometimes you will solve it later. So depending on which one you want to take to solve, and which one you want to left behind for the next day. Not a problem at all. I don't have any problems. I come over here. Also, when I do live streaming, I talk about a lot of silly things because it's nothing interesting. It's just that there's a lot of silly people that want to tickle me. And I'm telling, well, I have only a few trolls that come looking for me and they will call me all the funny names and so on. And it only boils down to one group of about, how many of them? 10 of them. Most of them doesn't care about it. There's only one or two of it that is very sensitive to what I say and they will get tickled by what I say. And I don't care. I don't think about problem. I only think about the solution. I never think about problem. I never think about solution. Whatever it is, there's always a way to solve it. You don't have to think about the solution. When the question is out there, the answer is also out there. That's all. There's nothing hard to do in this type of life unless it involves humans. Human to human, the problem is more complicated to solve. But human to things is very easy to solve. It's not a problem. Like I said, unless it comes down to money, yes, some people will have problem with that. Some people will have problem with that when it comes down to money. But like I said, I don't have that issue at all. I never have it at all from my young days until now. I don't find it a problem at all. People that used to think problem cannot think the proper solution. That's what I said. So I don't have that issue at all. And I'm not bothered about it. Like I said, certain things can be solved today or tomorrow. It's not a problem. You just got to do it sooner or later. But when you're talking about human to human problems, well, it's complicated and it's harder to solve. Like all this useless troll that goes around, keep on trolling. That's their problem. We only just ignore it, don't care about it. But some people, they cannot. But to me, I just laugh and say, what the hell are you trying to tickle me? Does it make you any happier? I don't think so. But I'm just laughing and I'm happy. Because why? I know you are paying attention to me. You use or you waste all your time on me. Why did I say it that way? You consider me your problem. You consider me your loser. Right? And you will call me all sorts of names, isn't it? That means I'm living inside your brains. So, I'm happy. Do you think that you can get me upset? No. Like I said, you can never get inside my head. I'm always inside your head. That's why you will call me loser. You will call me what? Scumbag. You will call me vermin scum. You can call me anything you want. But remember, my name is always inside your head, not mine. You always remember me because everywhere you go, you will get angry with me and you call me all sorts of names. And is it me telling you or you yourself looking out for me that want to get me pissed off? But it never works, isn't it? On me. It's working on your side only. And I thank you for why? Thinking about me 24/7, 365 days. You see, you can troll me. You can troll me. I don't care. You can call me all sorts of names. I don't care. Do I get angry? I just smile. When I sleep, I smile even bigger. Because why? For all your trouble, I know you're always thinking about me. Correct or not? Definitely. If not, why you keep on repeating my name all over the places? You see, I get into your head. You never get into mine. I get into your head. You never get into mine. Always good luck to you. Whatever you want to do. Oh, it's already 1 hour plus. My God, the story is very long. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I'm always happy. So now, how many males and how many females that hate me out in this world? Put it in all together, not more than 15. But there's only a few active, 3 to 5 of them, usually. But I'm happy because they are always thinking about me. Thank you for thinking about me. Thank you. Because why? You keep on thinking about me. I keep on living inside your head. I have all the fun, isn't it? But then you won't be happy. Because why? Like I said, oh, I better not tell you. Then you think what I'm thinking. I better not tell you. Correct? Why should I be telling you? I am not interested to tell you. I only say thank you for thinking about me. Thanks a lot. No problem. No hard feelings. If you have, not my problem. I have never been your problem. You only make me your problem. Right? Or is it the other way around? Huh? Or is it the other way around? I guess you got to think about it yourself, not me. You got to think about it yourself. Like I said, English is very complicated. But you don't know sometimes how I twist around and put it into your heads. All the best. nothing but the best. And I always smile because why? There's always someone there inside your head telling you what to do with your lives. So that's it for today. Maybe tonight we'll have another round and see what happens to your head. We can go inspecting all these people, knuckleheads. Because why? It is very interesting to know how they think about me and why are they residing. Why am I residing inside their head? You'll never find it out, isn't it? Because you love me too much to let me go. Right? I'm very happy with you for thinking about me always. Thank you. Thank you. That's all. I wish you the best. So, good night. From any part of the world that is already at night, afternoon, wherever you are, and morning over here. You take care of your health. Eat well. Stay out of trouble. God bless you all. Give you good, clear guidance. Smile always. Be happy. Don't get annoyed with anyone because it's not going to make your day. I'm always happy. I always joke. I always have fun. And I'll see you again tonight at 9 p.m. And we have another section of Who is Getting Mad with Me? Well, I have a lot of love from all over the places. Like now, bye-bye, hubby, enjoy your day. Yes. Bye-bye, my wifeys. To all my wifeys that are here. And bye, Uncle, E.T. and Chad. Yes, I'm ending, right? So, I see you again tonight at 9 p.m. And we have another session of tickling their minds and see what they are thinking about me. Don't get angry. Be happy. Be happy. Because you got to remember, I'm always residing inside your head. And that's what you're thinking of me. E.T. E.T. Right? So thank you again. Bye-bye everyone. See you tonight at 9. All the best.